Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Little life update. I've currently moved into my own place now, so yeah, I don't know. I think I might start making YouTube videos a bit more than, well, once or twice a year, which is what it's been. But yeah, the game I've been playing recently is Pixel Gun. I've been playing Pixel Gun probably for like the last 4 or 5 years on and off. I normally play for a couple of months, get bored, have a 6 month break, and then go back on. It's quite a repetitive game, but what I've found is that the automatic primaries are actually one of the most fun things to use compared to free cat. Free cat for me gets boring very fast. And yeah, the primary auto spam used to be the meta. It's not anymore, like many years ago. But a lot of people don't realize you can actually like play really well with them. You can win 80% of free for all games just using a primary. So I thought I'd make a video on the top 10 primaries that I have. I mean, I have quite a few. There's probably better ones in the game that I don't have, but yeah, it's not going to be some like serious ranking, simply just how much I enjoy each of them and damage, ammo, stuff like that. So yeah, we'll just get into it. And if you like this type of video, I could do it for other stuff like backups, heavies, stuff like that. And to be clear, I'm ranking these as the only weapon you would use the entire game. So not using any of the other categories, simply just the primary. So ammo will be a big factor, because obviously if it runs out, you're stuck. So yeah, let's get into it. At number 10, we have the Plasmatic Digger. Now this is kind of here just for, I don't know, respect for what it used to be. When it came out, the minigun feature wasn't in the game. That's one of the worst things Pixel Gun has added, the minigun feature. So some of the primaries will have, well, I don't want to call it an ability because it's a negative, but basically the first like 2 or 3 seconds that you hold the fire button down, it starts off really slow and then gets up to speed. Yeah, like none of these weapons are usable, none of them are good anymore. There's literally no need for Pixel Gun to add this nerf when auto prime is already on the meta. But anyway, yeah, this thing is the damage itself. Like I'm going to talk about it when it is up to speed. The damage is really good. The ammo's good. The burning effect is quite good as well. You won't really be getting kills as in like you're shooting someone, they kill you, you die, and then you get the kill after. That's not going to happen much, but it's a little bonus. And yeah, there's not too much to say about this. I would not recommend getting it. It is simply, at the time, it was very good when it came out. So yeah, Plasmatic Digger is at number 10. At number 9, we have the Tactical Rifle. Now this gun, you're going to actually find a lot of the weapons in my top 10 are actually from the armory. You can buy them anytime and they're considered like low level weapons. But yeah, this weapon is actually quite powerful with the DPS. The accuracy and the crosshairs, I really like them. Like, it's on point. Fun little fact, the sound effect is also the same as the M4 in Cops and Robbers, another Pixel game, kind of similar to PG. But yeah, sadly the thing that lets this down is the ammo, and the damage is a bit low compared to other ones, so there's just not really any reason to use it. But it is a nice, satisfying little weapon to use. So, and it's super cheap as well. I think it's like epic grade or rare even. So yeah, like anyone can get this for cheap. Give it a go if you want a new weapon to use, because it is very fun. Just I won't be picking it to win any matches. At number 7, we have the default rifle, which is kind of crazy that the starter weapon is number 7 out of all of them. Yeah, this thing, the DPS is actually really high, and again, the accuracy and the crosshairs are really nice, and I like the sound effect. It's a satisfying weapon to use. It's basically the same, you know, weapon wise as the last one. It just has 5 more ammo, and that's why it's one spot above it. But yeah, again, like if my way of playing pixel gun is like I'll use a primary for a few days, and then I'll switch to a different one because it just feels different, it sounds different, and it's just fun again to play. So yeah, if you want, just level this up and start playing with it. For all of the primaries, I would recommend using the magic module because when you hit headshots, it gives you ammo back, which is like really needed with ones like with this, with low ammo especially, but any rifle really, you want as much ammo as you can get. But yeah, again, it's a nice little weapon, and I'm kind of glad that a star weapon, like an iconic OG weapon, is actually usable. Like, I could probably win half my matches with this, like with 2 or 3 real players and the rest bots. I would probably win the match. Obviously, if it's a full lobby of real players, I've not really got a chance. But yeah, a nice little weapon. Okay, now for number 6, we have the large caliber machine gun, I think it's called. And yeah, I was just talking about ammo. This is the only primary you do not need to worry about ammo with. Yeah, over 100. I think it's probably got the most ammo in the game out of any primary that hasn't got the minigun mechanic. So yeah, like this thing, you're not going to run out of ammo. The accuracy is a bit low for my liking. It's not the best at long range compared to others, but obviously with the extra ammo, it doesn't really matter if you miss some shots. And the damage is also kind of low. It does have bleeding, which does help a bit with that, but I find that the best rifles are actually the ones with no effects, because I'm pretty sure when they add like burning, poison, bleeding effects, they take away from the DPS. And I'd rather just empty my clip on someone, kill them instantly, and move to the next instead of waiting and relying on the effect to do the damage for me. But yeah, this is a pretty nice weapon. I mean, it's probably good for stuff like assault and stuff like that for clan wars, where you've got lots of AI enemies, so raids I guess as well. But yeah, pretty nice weapon. But it would not be my go-to if I was trying to win matches or grind. Okay, so now we're at number 5, and for number 5 we have the hero. Again, a very old, kind of like basic starter weapon. This thing has a lot of ammo. The fire rate's slow as well, so like the ammo will last you a long time. And the damage is actually quite high. It's probably the same damage as like the combat rifle, but just with way more ammo. It's not my favorite weapon to use. It just feels a little bit off with the fire rate being kind of slow, but the accuracy is good. So again, you can like hit long range enemies no problem if you've got the aim. But yeah, like the sound, the feel. I think I'm kind of biased. Like I just like a lot of the OG weapons because yeah, I've probably just got like nostalgia for them. As far as like the feel of them goes. But yeah, again, the hero is cheap as hell. I think it's epic. I leveled mine up to mythical. And yeah, the hero's pretty good, so give that a go. Like, you'll be surprised going through like old weapons or like low grade weapons. They are actually a lot more powerful than you'd expect. So check the hero out if you want like a gun with loads of ammo. If that's your playstyle. Okay, so for the Vandals, I'm gonna place it at number 5 as well, simply because I forgot to include it on my list. But yeah, it'd be around number 5 as well. Like some of the weapons are very similar. There's not like a clear difference of how much better they are. It's mainly like the top 4 that are clearly better than all the others. But yeah, again, another OG weapon, very good. Like the damage is high. It's very accurate. A good amount of ammunition as well. I like the sound. I like the feel. The one thing I don't like at all is how it takes up half of your screen. That's one thing I'd change. Like like I could not get used to just how much space the actual weapon takes up of your field of vision. But yeah, the very nice and unique. It's like I guess it's a silenced weapon. But yeah, like they feel pretty nice, and you can do pretty well with them. So yeah, Vandal's tied number 5. Okay, so this is where the weapons start getting like good, and they can easily compete with like free cat if you're a good player. This is the AK 5.6, I think it's called. This is a super interesting and unique weapon. I really like it. I completely forgot about it, and I just used it like for the first time the other day since I got it, I think, so like in a year or something. And yeah, it's completely different to all the other rifles. As in, it has wall break and it has rage. So every time you get a kill, the damage increases. Now, I wouldn't rely on that because I think the base damage is like 36 and it can go all the way up to 49 after getting like 5 or 6 kills. So you're going to be like free-shotting enemies, which is pretty OP. But again, the ammo is lacking on this, that's why it's lower down than the others. And yeah, like the rage things, it's a bit of a gimmick because unless you're playing against bots, you're not going to get to that high damage, and obviously if it's against bots you wouldn't need it in the first place. So, but yeah, again, I like the sound, I like the feel. The crosshairs get pretty big, but it's actually quite accurate. So you can hit long range stuff, and the through the wall stuff is, I don't know if it's good or bad, because obviously with all the other rifles I've like trained myself to just, you know, stop shooting if I think an enemy is going to be behind cover for a bit, and this obviously you don't have to worry about that. So I guess it's good if you're going to use it as your main weapon, but bad because you'll waste ammo with other weapons if you switch back to them. But yeah, it's a nice weapon. I don't know how you get it. It's probably from an event set or something. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it a lot. It's my main thing that I use right now. Okay, so we're into the top 3 now. And number 3 is Golden Friend. And again, I'm happy because this is a very old weapon. You used to get out of the lucky box or chest, whatever it was. And yeah, this is one of the most powerful automatics in the game. Super accurate. Very high damage, like time to kill. And yeah, I really like it. It's just a really nice weapon to use. Super satisfying. Yeah, it would take a long time for me to get bored of using this. The only thing that puts it down is simply the ammo. It does have a fast reload time, which helps with that, but yeah, it's just simply running out of ammo because I never want to be going around the map searching for an ammo to pick up to keep playing. That just doesn't really fit with, you know, spamming a primary weapon. But yeah, there's not much to say about it. It's simple, nothing fancy on it. It does what it needs to do. And yeah, I'd recommend it if you can get it. Okay, so number 2. A lot of people probably saw this coming. I think a lot of people think this is actually the best primary in the game right now. I know like Drot uses it as his like highest DPS weapon on his ranking table. But yeah, this used to be number 1, and I'm pretty sure they nerfed how much ammunition you get with it, and that's why it's number 2 now. Yeah, this thing, very high damage for a primary, very accurate. The crosshairs are pretty nice and easy to use. The sound, it's not my favourite. But yeah, this set, I remember when I was like 15, I spent so long like gambling chess and just trying to grind for this set because I love the special, the lasers, and I got this with it as well. But yeah, it looks cool. This was one of the coolest sets ever released, I think. And yeah, a very, very solid weapon. I think you can get it from the Polygon. So if you're looking for a primary, get this with the Polygon tickets if you have any spare. And yeah, the only thing that lets it down is ammo. Number 1 just has more ammo than this, and there's nothing else to say. Again, it's just a simple thing. It does what it needs to do. Yeah, you can just stomp in FFA, team fights, anything really. It is powerful, and you'll win. And at number 1, we have Golden Bros, the Gold Clan primary weapon. Yeah. At the time of recording, this was just a event out for some stupid spammy meta thing that literally took like 25 hours to grind. So I used these for like 15 hours in a week, and I was only just starting to get fed up with them. I like the sound effects, I like the crosshairs, I like the animation, I like the bullet trail, and it's just super high damage. It's as powerful as the exoskeleton suit, I think, and Golden Friend. I think all three of those have the same damage. This one just simply has more ammo than the other two, and that's why it's number one. But yeah, obviously you get this from the clan chest, so you know you don't have to pay for it, I guess, which is good. It just takes time to grind, and yeah, even the animation, the reload animation is cool. This is just my go-to if I want to win matches. Like, there's not much else to say about it. You couldn't really get a better primary. I mean, it has that damage boost effect, which no one really cares about, especially in free-for-all. I don't even want to give my teammates extra damage, I want to get the kills, so there's not much point of it. But yeah, all around, it's been in the game a while. I feel like Pixel Gun probably will nerf it at some point because of the fact that Golden Friend and the exoskeleton suit both have like low ammo compared to this one. So I think they'll put the ammo down at some point when they actually notice, but not many people use this. I've only seen like in like the 500 games I played the last month, I've only seen like 2 other people using this the whole game. So I think it's kind of under the radar right now, but yeah, like you can just see from this gameplay, you can just shred people once you have the accuracy down. Yeah, that's it. I've not really got anything else more to say. I'll just let this gameplay finish to show this off, and yeah, thanks for watching. Comment if you want me to do more, videos on Pixel Gun rankings like this and stuff. I'm not going to be doing YouTube like a video every week or every 3 days. Simply just videos when I have an idea and I feel like it, I'll make one. So yeah, thanks for watching.